Hello.
Got him. What's up, Sarah?
Grow up. You know. This is Taylor. She's one of my roomies at the swamp. You saw her in the last video. We're happy to have her on Quarantine Corner. We have moved locations for a third time.
It's golden hour, baby.
It's golden hour. Taylor loves golden hour.
I do.
Why? It's the balls. Look at him. Cam just walked in.
What up, players?
Cam and I share a bathroom.
And friendship. Taylor is a big sportswoman. For those of you who don't know, we did receive a question from a woman named Natalie. If you could marry a professional athlete, who would it be and why?
Natalie and I are both big Blackhawks fans.
Soccer.
Hockey.
That's same difference.
I would have to say Patrick Kane.
Is that the guy from Ghost?
Forward on the Chicago Blackhawks, number 88.
Soccer. It's literally soccer.
It is not soccer. He's been a favorite athlete of mine ever since I started watching hockey.
Who is he
very
comparable to looks-wise? Cam found a picture. May I see it?
You're kidding. There's so many more attractive hockey players and you know it.
That is the one that comes... It would be between him or Jonathan Taves, who is the captain of the Chicago Blackhawks, number 19.
For those of you wondering, Taylor is single. Ready to mingle?
Sure. She probably is, but...
She probably is.
She is.
We all have things
My
we
phone
can
number
work
is 331-333.
Since we're on the topic of your husband, what do you want him to be like in every facet?
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of them. I like to be entertained, so they better be hilarious. I need someone who is funny.
I was looking for the hockey player my sister thinks is really attractive, so I could show you what you really want.
Yeah.
That
Oh my gosh,
much more
I totally
attractive.
forgot about Tyler Sagan. I would absolutely marry him. New answer to your question.
Correct answer.
New answer to the question. Tyler Sagan. Dallas Stars.
We love soccer.
Professional athlete that I would marry is absolutely Tyler Sagan.
You had a question from Michaela. You had 2 questions from Michaela.
Hottie Lamati.
Who would you have dinner with, dead or alive?
Kanye West. I put this in my Young Life survey too, and that was one of the questions that Mark asked me. I specifically remember that.
Shout out to Mark!
T-Bone! I am very curious about his Sunday service thing, and I would have many questions about it. You might Chick-fil-A. Closed on Sundays though. I would like to ask him about like transition of music that he's gone through. Chicago, we could bond over that.
Chicago. Shout out to Chicago, the most
Shout out to
overrated
Chicago.
city on earth.
I'm not from Chicago. I'm from a suburb.
Nape Naish.
Nape Naish. And when people ask me, I tell them I'm from Nape Naish, not Chicago.
Take notes.
Not fake.
Where is the weirdest place you have fallen asleep?
I don't really
Shout out to Emily.
Shout out to Emily. I don't really fall asleep weird places. But one day I was studying at the Union and just like laid my head on a table because I got annoyed with my schoolwork and then passed out for like 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh, it's so bright.
Uh,
Okay.
King's dead.
I'll keep that vomit part, that in. They won't know what the context is for.
You could just insert it at random points.
Just do a montage.
Or you could use it and like adjust the frequencies.
Also use it if anytime Taylor cusses or you cuss, you can cover up the cuss word.
That could be a game that you play, like say random things and then you respond with or
Harry Styles, if you're watching this, I will marry you. Also, shout out to my parents. My hair is blue.
Barbara Fieldman, if you're watching this, when are we getting our nose pierced?
Shout out to Annie for this next question. When is Taylor going to be on The Bachelor?
Hopefully, you know, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, so maybe after graduation, the season after. About my plan.
Would you actually go on The Bachelor?
I don't know. If I don't know. Maybe just for the experience. If you want to know my plan of how I'm going to be the Bachelorette, let me know. Maybe cut that part out because we don't want anyone being like, look at this video. You said you wanted to be the Bachelorette. You are not your love. I don't need anyone messing up my plan.
I want to know what your honest opinion is about the Enneagram.
I think it's kind of stupid. Honestly, I have had people tell me I'm one thing. I've read into many different things. I've read different articles and different things about it. I don't think it's stupid. I think stupid's the wrong word. I understand why people have thought I was one number. I see myself as a different number.
A 10.
A 10. I could also see myself as, at other points, other different numbers. Because there's a lot of traits that I could be like, oh, I see myself as this, or I see myself as this. But the mentality that I go through, I see myself more 8 than any other number. I don't get hung up on it as much as I did before.
Taylor hates physical touch. Why?
I don't like people all up in my space.
I accidentally just touched her with my bare foot. Some call this a science experiment, but I think that that's only for things that you don't know what's going to happen, and I do. But this is for you all.
No! Is it over?
I'm going to do the rest of the interview like this because the lighting's really messed up.
I like hugs sometimes, but most of the time, please stay away from me.
Why do you like hugs sometimes?
I don't know, they're just kind of nice. You're good at embrace.
Taylor's one of those huggers that's rubs your back.
Because people don't expect it. I don't know what to do. Not that they don't expect that, but they don't expect me to hug them sometimes. I'm just like, what do I do?
Have you ever had a near-death experience?
I almost drowned when I was a young child at a water park. My parents said, please don't get in that deeper water. I think I was probably 8 maybe. My parents said, Taylor, don't get in the 5-foot water. You know you can't swim there. I'm getting into 5-foot water.
Don't tell Taylor to not do something. She will do it.
Mm-hmm. So I got in the 5-foot water. I could not swim. They were right. So I'm like, ah! Thankfully, my mom saw me and pulled me out.
I have one that involves both of us. I drive this winter break to see Taylor in Chicago. She lives in Naperville, so I drove to Naperville, actually. We then go to Chicago. So we go to the city of Chicago. Taylor's driving. We're trying to figure out where to park. She has this parking app. It's very, very...
Shout out Spot Hero.
No. So your number one thing should be oh, this is a very cheap parking spot and right off of Michigan Avenue. First of all, actually, we park there and we can't figure out how to get out as pedestrians.
Facts.
So we're trying to walk out of this parking garage.
We walked out one door and then to an alley, and then this alarm started going off.
And it was the police will be coming soon.
Stay where you are.
Stay where you are.
So of course we ran away.
And
then we found a different way to leave. So we left that way.
Which
and then that was
not a pedestrian way to leave. We left where the cars exit.
Yeah.
It led us out into this alley. Very dark, no lights. In the middle of Chicago.
Okay, but you're forgetting literally 10 feet down at the end of the alley was Michigan.
Lots of things can happen in 10 feet. Cam agrees with me.
Anywhere in the loop, you're pretty much fine.
Pretty much fine. I'm always alert to my surroundings, okay? You should be alert to a dark alley. I'll say it. So,
I saw the lights.
We're eating dinner. It's been like 2-ish hours or so. And we were trying to figure out how to get back into the garage as pedestrians because we didn't exit the way that people would. And so we were looking it up on her phone, like, here's the parking garage. How are we supposed to get back in? Where's the pedestrian enter and exit? There are 4 ratings for this parking garage on Yelp. 3 of them, 1 stars. All of my windows got smashed in and all of my things were stolen. All of my windows got smashed in. Do not park here. All of my windows are shattered. You should absolutely not park here.
But we parked there and we were fine.
Oh, but
we drove past the bean, did we not?
We drove past the bean, but here's the thing. When we got there, first of all, I've been expressing how much I wanted to see the bean since I had stepped, even before the trip. We go out of the parking garage, we start walking in the direction which I think is not the bean direction, which is our #1 priority this trip, is to see the metallic bean. And I said, Taylor, where are we going? I don't think the bean is this direction. And she said, it's not. And I said, what? I came to see the bean. She was like, we're going to see the bean, Sarah. You need to calm down. We'll see it on our way back. And so I said, okay, Taylor, we will see the bean on our way back.
And we did.
And we did not.
We drove past it.
And she said, look, there's the bean. And I said through my tears, oh, I'm so glad I got to see the bean.
You were not crying.
I was crying on the inside. I don't blame Taylor. I very much wanted to leave after I figured out we were probably going to die.
What did we do when we got home, though? We got custard.
We got custard, and I loved custard.
Facts.
The custard that we had was a good makeup for not seeing the bean.
Shout out to Andy's.
Shout out to Andy's Custard. This has been Taylor Fieldman on the Quarantine Corner. Bye.